Hey there, welcome to another devlog. We're almost there, boys, just a little bit further. Only a few more additions and we'll be done. Here's all the things that we have to do. Create a menu, make a loading and saving system, add music for a few levels cause the music is missing in the last 5 levels, and finally some finishing touches to the game. With the to-do list ready, let's just jump right into it. As I said in the previous devlogs, I had been experimenting with the menu, and now it's time to complete that experiment. I stripped off the old temporary menu and implemented the new design I was going for. There are 3 chapters cause there are 3 characters, and when you switch between them, the camera moves towards the character that the chapter is based around. Now this took me some time trying to figure out how to move the camera, tried couple of methods and decided to go with this smooth damp method. So the menu is kinda done. Next comes the loading and saving system. I have already done this before and it's not my first time, but it's still a pain in the ass. I was just staring at the black screen thinking how to go about this saving and loading thing, and honestly, I would just like to say, I'm a genius. I can't say that. Okay, so this is how I want it to work. The unlocked level should be of pure white and the locked level should be grey. So in the start, the first level will be white and the rest will be grey, and as we progress, the levels will turn white. And this information of how many levels the player has completed must be saved when a level ends and should be loaded back in when the game is opened up. So I got to work and started coding for it. And the first problem I faced was the button just wouldn't turn grey. I didn't know why the shit just wouldn't work. And then I realized the crucial missing point. I don't know if you guys know this, but you have to pay respect to the numbers. That's just how Unity works. I thought that was the issue, but that didn't work, and when I looked it up online, apparently the RGBA values must be between 0 to 1 and not 0 to 255. So once I changed that, everything was working perfectly fine, and there was one more bug with the menu which would cause the menu to pop up rather than fade like we intended to do so I fixed that really quick. Now the next problem is the code for saving and loading the data. There is this thing called player prefs with which you can store data, but not at a very large scale or very complicated data. I tried it and it was working really fine in PC, but when I tested on my phone, it didn't work, and apparently player prefs is kinda just a little shit in Android. So I decided to go with the second method, that is binary files, which also just was a pain and didn't want to work. After lots of pain and struggle, it finally happened. A file was created in my name, the VAC file. So with that done, we have to go back to our previous obstacle, completing the main menu, specifically the options. So what we'll just do is and there we go, done. I actually sat and thought about what to include in the options and realized there's actually nothing. I can maybe add a music on and off option, but that too I don't think is that necessary. So yeah, just this game's got no options. Oh, you want options? Okay, I guess I have no choice. Psych, I ain't had no options. Go play something else. No. Now in the credits section, I would like to add 3 more names. So yeah, I will be adding a few names in cause, you know, like, your mom got it. To be honest, they did help me, like, morally, mentally, right? Yeah. And with those additional names, there will also be our famous music guy. And with that, the main menu is done. Next is to add music to the remaining levels. So I asked my homie for some music, and he said,
Birmingham, if you want the fucking brawl, come down to Nevic Hospitality, I'll come out of my house and I'll break your fucking legs, you little prick! Now what are you saying? Now what are you fucking saying?
Then like usual, I edited the music and added it to the levels. And finally, some finishing touches, which are just some hints and things I added to the levels. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we did it. We made a game from scratch. I want to thank all of you for watching these devlogs, because as much as these devlogs are based and dependent on the game, the devlogs are just so inspiring and fun to make. It honestly pushed me to finish this game and bring it to a polished state so that I can just make more devlogs. Oh, and by the way, the first devlog that was uploaded on 12th of April, but I actually edited and rendered that video like 2 months before that. I just didn't upload thinking, what if I didn't complete the project and it just becomes a failure, but here we are with everything done and dusted. Now there's a few things I would like to say if you want to try the game. First things first, gotta drink some water. The game will be available only on Android. For now, I can't say anything for the future. The game contains only 17 levels, and I personally completed the game from level 1 to 17 in 22 minutes. That's because I know everything, I know the puzzles, I know everything. And I'm guessing an average mobile gamer can complete it in around an hour or so. Depends on the number of brain cells he's got, Now 1 hour of gameplay might seem a bit less, so the plan is to update the game twice after it has been put up on the Play Store. The first update will contain a new character with an additional 6 levels. The second update will have a LAN game mode where you can play with your friends when you are under the same network. And I also have to say that I cannot ensure that the 2 updates will come out for sure, but you know for a fact that I'll try my best. That's it. I think I've said everything that I wanted to say. Anything else? Nope. I don't think so. Oh yeah, and any more devlogs? Nah. No. I guess we'll see. I don't know. Thank you all for watching this series, and you gotta drink that water or your pee-pee will get shorter.